Come on, everybody, let's start the show. A quick ahoy hoy and away we'll go. Richard's got a minifig and Flynn's got a pin. The gang's all here and it's time to begin. TrickyBricks roll call. Moto, Holly, Kara, and sometimes Blair, Clicky, Logan, Ms. Thing and Angela, and Thunderman Ho! Now you're here to grab your bricks and let's go to the TrickyBricks Build and Chat Show! Ahoy, hoy, friends! How's it going? Hope you are having an awesome Sunday. It's so excited. You know, I love watching that opening. Always makes me very happy. So
Puts
thank
me
you,
in a great mood.
Yano River Blue, for that amazing opening. We super appreciate it. Oh my goodness, excuse me.
Well, like always, we've been up a long time. I've been out in the garden, knocking back the weeds, watering things.
And I played Genshin Impact. That was my impact of the morning.
Right. Well, we both had a pretty mellow morning.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now for big excitement,
and
big.
And now for big excitement. So, well, first of all, I wanted to say a couple of happy birthdays. So happy birthday to Matthew Builds Bricks, whose birthday actually was a couple days ago, but we popped on to his Instagram live yesterday
with Bubs and Lava
Bat and had a wonderful time.
That was awesome.
And also it is Ms. Slow Brickta's birthday yesterday,
really?
I believe, and we got to say hi to her on Moto's live stream, where he did. He had the cast of Lego Masters 2 on to sit and chit chat. And if you haven't seen it yet, go check out his channel and check out the video because it was a lot of fun.
Get to meet the cast of season 2 before even the premiere.
I know, and which is Tuesday, by the way, is the premiere. Like, it's coming very, very soon. I know. Can you believe it? So
happy birthday.
All right. So happy birthday, Matthew. Happy birthday, Dawn. And we are just so excited to have you as part of our wonderful TrickyBricks family. So it's been a great birthday weekend.
We got to see Matthew's amazing Lego City.
Oh,
too.
yeah. If y'all haven't checked out Matthew's Lego City, you got to see it. I'm actually kind of jealous.
Yeah, it's super colorful. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on, and I need more of that in my life. I need a Lego City.
Well, we
don't have a new room for it.
We should build build another floor.
We do need a new room if we're going to do that. So, okay. So let's see. I think
you know what we have today?
What do we have? A script?
Wow, it's like a phone book today.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, everybody. So let us welcome to the show our fabulous cast for today.
We just saw the Carol Burnett show on TV a couple of times, and they have the whole cast on. I just feel like that's what I feel like.
I know,
when we invite
guests.
these people on.
So first up, we have the one, the only, the soon, and in 2 days he will be officially a Lego Master. Everybody,
it's pretty official.
It is Moto. Hi, Moto.
Hi.
Wow,
I have to dance, man. It's like the hype horn and everything. Wow.
I know you are very. That's the most energetic I think I may have ever seen you at the beginning of a show. That's amazing.
Have you seen the premiere video of Lego Masters Season 2?
With this one? Yes. You work.
It's going to be bricktastic.
You give good face, Moto. It's very good. Madonna would be proud.
Well, and that's the way it is on set too, because there's, in addition to what you see, there's like 30 crew people and all this stuff happening. There's a lot of hype.
Yeah, we had heard that there were 120 people working the stage at any one time when we were in there.
Wow, that is a lot of people.
Sorry, 150. Did I say 150? That's what I meant, 150.
Wow. Okay, well, welcome in, please, our next irregular. Mm-hmm. It is Minifig Chick. Hi, Kara.
Hi, everyone.
How you doing today?
Not bad. How are y'all?
We are good. It's going to be a good day. It's nice and sunny out. It's going to be 86 degrees here today.
Ooh, wow.
We're taking Logan out to be outside and run around in our friend's backyard later. So we're very excited.
Yeah, he's going to be on small animal patrol.
Yeah, we love taking him to our friend Drew's place because he entertains himself. Like it's a completely fenced in and he just goes crazy.
Yeah, there's chickens next door. There's cats lurking about on fence tops.
And birds.
So next, please, we have our special guest for today. And just in case you were wondering, Holly will not be with us today. I don't see Blair in the green room yet, so this may be a sometimes not Blair day. But we still always get him in the opening, so that always makes me happy. But our two very special guests for today, who, if they do another, I'm trying to think of how many it would be, but at least another like 40 episodes, we're going to have to put them in the opening credit sequence. So everybody, please welcome to the show, Kevin and Brenda. Hi.
Hey, y'all.
Hello. I think it'll be pretty easy to add us in. You just like make a hard cut and Brenda just goes, wee! Or something like that.
Very cool.
Also, you just set our new life goal, so thanks for that.
What was that?
I said you just set our new life goal, so thank you.
Oh, good. To get into the
air that says 40, 39, 38.
And then it's
countdown clock.
and we'll fire when
Exactly.
we reach it.
It was a
very
lively green room today.
It was very lively. It was there was dancing happening, and yeah, that was pretty awesome. So, we are going. Well, actually, let's go ahead and let's kick off with one of our many features. Oh yes, actually, let's kick off by saying
talk and say hi. We're going to talk now. We're going
to talk now.
We're going to say hi to everyone in the chat.
Yeah, in a second, we'll be saying hi to everybody in the chat. I just want to make sure.
I'm going to get these features ready.
These features and these features and this features. Okay, everybody, let's say hi to who is here. Make sure if you want to get a little ahoy, hoy, hello, go ahead and put your name in the chat now, or, say hello in the chat. We've got Alexander 23 is here. Apples is here from Europe. April's Crazy Bricks. Barbarian King. Brett Hooper.
Hey, Brett.
Brickaroo Bonsai is here. Brickworm. Bubs and Lava Bat. Captain Zan. Hey, welcome.
Darren Siegfried is here. Debo Bricks. Echo Bricks.
Fabufan MKE. Gergonzola. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. The Greebling Wizard. Hooded One. Kevin is everywhere at once in the chat and on the screen. Jeff Kremer is here. Hooded One just popped in. I saw him. Gary Mullane just slid in. Gabriel Cabral. Wow, we're getting...
it's lively. Joel Never Gonna Give You Up Marbella.
Don't you try and rickroll me in here. No. John Luttrell is here. Hey, John. Johnny Cat.
Hey, John.
Is that Leanne 2410? Hi, a new name.
Welcome.
Matthew Builds Bricks. Macius Animatus. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Lots of new names today. Minifig Chick, Minifig Nick, Monarch, and Moto are here in the M section. PT McEwen, Patrick Wismer, Rob Zaccardi, and the Zaccardis, Lana, Elena, and Vanessa. Hi. We've got Robin Eklund, Shane Levan. How's it going, Shane? Steve Parmley and the Parmleys. How's it going? Sounds like a band name. Steve Parmley and the Parmleys. The Brick Orphanage is here. The Hornburgers. Ahoy, hoy, Hornburgers.
We're here.
We are here. It is true. Wilfred, bonsoir. Good to see you. Will Letchworth is here. Hey buddy.
Will.
How's it going? And, of course, a big shout out to Zarakino, Kim, wherever she may be. And Minifig Nick just showed up as well, I see. So excellent. Well, welcome all. So, all right, we've got I think it might be time for pins. Now I know that Kara is always ready, so she will always, I think, pretty much always be first. All right, Kara, what have you got for us?
I have a Disney princess we don't see very often. Pocahontas.
Oh, yay.
Oh.
Sorry, Claire.
Yeah.
She looks like there's something going on off screen there.
I love that. And she's
there's
a
stuff
little bit
going
of
on.
side eye. Hey, Marilyn Parmley is here too, and Aubrey Kovach. Hi. Oh, and Aaron Brick Designer. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
How's it going? Aaron is here from Lego Masters. Good to see you.
And Cara, you've got this beautiful sunlight streaming in the background.
I know it looks lovely in there today.
Actually, well, yeah, there's light and our curtains are green, so it looks like a beautiful day. I have no idea what it's actually like outside.
All right. So
apparently it's a beautiful day.
Who's next? Moto. I know you have pins now, so you have no more excuses.
I do, and I gotta say, Pocahontas's hair is always on fleek. I wish I could. Wear I picked this one for today.
Yay! Oh, that's a great one.
X's and O's.
Yes.
Nice and red.
Very,
Yes.
very nice. Very nice.
And I love how the back. I didn't know this, but I love how the backers have the Mickey.
Yeah, they are.
That's really cool.
They tend to. I do notice that they tend to get worn out after repeated wearings because they, taking it's rubber. But I love the fact that it's got the little Mickey on the back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kevin and Brenda, you're up.
We're sharing a pin today.
We share everything.
We share everything, including this microphone. Turn your volume down, everybody. This is my grumpy ginger. And I pinned Lee's morph. So this is like my face and hair, but Kevin's had it.
Oh, nice.
This is
That's
like my
perfect.
colors
Well
and
done.
your attitude together.
True. You're hugging all the attention.
I love attention. It is my oxygen. And it's from my turn. And you didn't even have a pin. You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and then we have ours today.
NASA quality autofocus going on.
I know it kills me. It kills me. All right, here you go. What you got there?
Well, I have my number one favorite pin. I've got Oswald. Clicky's on his way.
He's on his way. He's on his way. Sorry, he's on his way very, very slowly.
Oh, here he is. He's getting his coffee.
Here he is.
Inspect every bit of this.
There he goes.
There you go. My favorite pin. That's Oswald playing his banjo.
And this is one of my favorites. I gotta
Thanks
say.
for your help, Clicky.
Thanks, Clicky.
That's all right. I was on break.
Okay. All right. And I've got my Mickey. There's like a series of Mickey uniform pins, and I've got my Mickey as one of the Dapper Dans.
Oh, yes.
Who are like, it was always my dream to get to be one of the Dapper Dans. I thought it was so cool. And then the last time we were there, I went and looked at their audition form, and you have to be under 40 now to be a Dapper Dan. I was so sad. I was like, that is age discrimination.
Yep.
I want to be a Dapper Dan, and I'm 53, darn it. I can sing just like those whippersnappers. There's 40-year-old whippersnappers.
Well, when we go to the park, you should just go and sing right up to them.
Yeah, I'm going to just walk right up, and I'm going to put on a stripedy jacket, and I'm just going to stand right in the middle of it and, and sing my thing. And I'm going to sing off tune and a different song.
I've been doing it for years.
Yeah, exactly. Kevin does it.
Oh, everybody, guess what? It looks like. Wait, I'm gonna make sure he's ready. It looks like I was wrong. This is
Sometimes Blair.
This is a Sometimes Blair week. Everybody, here he is, Blair. Hi, Blair.
Hey.
Hey, Blair.
That's so weird. I had my YouTube up and everything, and I was like waiting for them to start talking and waiting, and I was like, I'll just keep going, keep grabbing more Monkie Kid stuff. I guess I'm not the only one running around, and I was actually ready. I'll just keep getting more and more cool stuff to show, and here I am. So
cool. Well, we're so glad you're here.
I don't know what happened. My YouTube was sitting, and it was up and ready, and then
who can
I was
say?
just waiting for your
YouTube
lovely
is
voices to cue me in and have me come running to my bedroom studio.
We weren't rushing around at all, just seconds before.
We weren't actually today. We were just sitting, which is unusual. So, okay. So I'm so sorry. Now that the gang's all here, we can. Now, if you haven't already, you know, we're doing this new feature where we're instead of doing stickers, we're doing like favorite minifigs now. But we're going to get to that one a little bit later, just so that because we've got a lot of Monkie Kid talk, and we are going to, it's going to take up a lot. And I want to, you know, we just want to break up the conversation a little bit.
Well, there's a lot of Monkie Kid to talk about.
Yeah, there is. We have 8 pages of notes on Monkie Kid. I'm just saying.
I found 24 sets that we could talk about.
Yeah, so, and we will be talking about all of them. So
Is there
at length, this is going to be a 6-hour broadcast.
I'm all for it.
Kevin's ready?
I'm glad I brought snacks.
Oh,
yes, yeah, gold banana snacks, indeed.
It was a 3-hour tour.
At least. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Monkie Kid, because Monkie Kid actually has a history with TrickyBricks.
I did not.
Right. So when we very, very first started streaming, we got a copy of the mech from Moto, the Monkey King Warrior mech from Moto. And
thanks, Moto.
Thank you, Moto. We put it together. And then not long after that, we got a copy of it from project we had
Lego.
done, from them. And then that became our prize for when we got to 2,000 subscribers. And it took 6 months at least, if not longer.
There was a lot of foreshadowing.
There was a lot of foreshadowing on that
There
one.
was a lot.
So it was a long haul, but we finally were able to give it away. I believe it ended up being I can't remember if it was our 200th episode or our 1-year anniversary show, which were kind of close to each other, but it happened all at the same time. And Bubs and Lava Bat was the winner of the mech. I remember that happening, and he was so excited.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
good prize.
Very exciting. And so so it has a history, and of course,
that's really cool.
Our buddy Justin Ramsden, from on the Lego design team, also worked on some of the sets.
Yeah,
but he
saw
did do the Monkey King Warrior mech.
At least 3 or 4 sets, including the first one.
He gave me some hearts on my Spider Mech roller coaster post.
Kevin
and
screen
I was
capped
very
it
happy
and sent it to me, freaking out.
because he worked on the
And then
Spider
we're
Mech
like,
as well.
Yeah, that was one of the ones he worked on. It's the one that we want more than any other one.
It's really, really good. It's huge,
it's
though.
Giant.
It's easily a 48 by 48. Yeah. It takes up that much space.
Whoa.
Well, her thorax is, kind of like, what is it, that bus? There's a ship. The Sistar.
The Sistar system ship. It's a pretty solid ball, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the indestructible.
Exactly. Well, now
that's what it's called. Yeah.
So now we've sort of like moved all the way forward to the future. So let's rewind back way, 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 way back to 2020, the beginning, marking the beginning of the Monkie Kid line. So I have lots of facts here, which are probably going to be boring bullet points to go through, but I do think it's important to talk a little bit about the origins of Monkie Kid. So now, Kevin, I tasked you with a book report last night, so that but I've made notes too, so just in case. But I was wondering, could you tell us, because I know both you and Blair are huge fans of the Monkie Kid line, and you guys can share this bit, but do you care to share with us a little bit about the Monkie Kid, the origins of the Monkie Kid line, like where it came from?
I mean, I can tell you what I know. I haven't done any extra research beyond what I know.
That's already so much more than any normal human being.
So,
just to set the bar.
One of the things I love about it, and that I didn't know until I had collected several of the sets, was, and one of the reasons why I think it deserves to stick around for quite a long time, is that it's all kind of based on one of the most important works of literature in Chinese history, called A Journey to the West. And I wrote a whole book about it. It's an abridged translation. Written. It's not by me. No, sorry about that.
It's definitely not. Absolutely not.
So this is a translation by Anthony C.U. and it's called The Monkey and the Monk. And he also has a 4-part version that's the full translation. This is sort of the most recent kind of approved by the critics version. I mean, the artwork on the front's amazing,
gorgeous.
and you know, it's full of poetry. It's full of.
Hold it up again, the cover. Show them.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So
good.
all about a monk traveling to the west, effectively towards India, looking for enlightenment and so on. So I don't know. I'm not going to be able to speak intelligently about all the details exactly, but fascinating stuff that I'm going to work through this book throughout the summer and kind of understand who the characters are referencing and what the sets are talking about and things like that. Because obviously it's not a one-to-one correspondence between what happens in the TV show,
of course,
with the jets and the cars, versus what happens in this work of.
Right. Well, I mean,
I saw a movie version.
Yeah,
right?
I
which
think
is
it's
probably not true to all of the details either.
But I think too, it's just like that, and that was one of the things that the well, I'm sorry, I gotta see. So one of the lead designers, one of the senior designers, had said that, you know, they were, you know, obviously it's not a retelling. It's more of like they use it as a springboard, right? Like this is our jumping off point. And we can use these characters and tell, you know, different stories about them in, you know, like into the guise of this.
Well, they did a lot of research with kids too, like what would be exciting stories for you.
Right. So it did definitely a lot of research and like market research went into this, and they really did want to stay true to the stories and true to Chinese culture. And this was actually the first time a dedicated line of a Lego theme was dedicated to Chinese culture. Now we had the Chinese New Year sets, but those hadn't really become. I mean, it's not an official theme. I mean, I guess you could kind of argue that it is now, but as far as like an official 100% in on a theme, this would be the first one representing Chinese culture. And I think that's just, I'm so glad that they decided to do it, because what a fun, beautiful, and what I really like about it too is even though it uses some of the same color combinations, it completely separates itself from Ninjago, and creates a big difference between the two, which I'm so glad they did that, because I'm sure to the just like average person walking by a shelf, it might be a little bit confusing, but I love that they've taken the time to separate that. What about you, Blair? Do you have any tidbits of Monkie Kid knowledge you want to drop on us?
I know that talking about the history, there are some references in the large mountain set. In the back of the set, there are some decals and some little details that reference a little bit more of the legend past just what they're incorporating into the show. But yeah, there's the yeah. That thing has some amazing structural elements and landscaping. It's so beautiful.
Oh wow.
So like the Monkey King was born from a stone egg that opened up on, and it's the Flower Fruit Mountain is separated into kind of three portions in the legend as well. And they give you a bunch of different kind of ages of the Monkey King in it as well. So there's so many monkey minifigures, but they give you, I think, 3 or 4 of them are various stages of the Monkey King's kind of, I don't know if life is the right word, but you know what I mean. Different versions of him. And then, of course, the bad guy.
And then the bad guy. Just the
now,
one.
there's a lot of bulls, right? Bulls, demons.
Well, so the Monkey King versus Bull Demon story is one of the big. He's like the big bad. The bull guy is, and so they definitely incorporated it into that. So I gotta we have a little bit about the characters. Like, let's just talk a little for a minute about the characters. So we've got Monkie Kid, who's a noodle delivery boy. Like that's sort of like his thing. And then we have
I think I haven't followed the TV show, but I thought this was pretty funny that he has so many aliases.
Oh, he has nicknames that like every character calls him a different name.
So,
oh gosh.
Pigsy and the Monkey King call him Kid. Princess Iron Fan and Red Sun call him Noodle Boy. Sandy calls him Little Man. The Monkey King calls him Bud. And Party Clone calls him OGMK.
Also known as Monkey Man, Monkey Boy, and Little Thief. So he has many names.
And
Oh,
we
it's
found
like
out
Joel.
he doesn't like spiders.
He does not like spiders.
Well, who
Right.
does?
So, have you seen the Spider Queen? She's terrifying and glorious.
Yes, and I love her kind of like evolution of Hela from Thor had a similar kind of like headdress.
Yep.
And I was so glad that they adjusted it. So I'm just curious.
There.
Before we get too far into this, I would just like to get everybody's take on the theme in general. Just like what are your thoughts? Moto, what are your thoughts? Being the progenitor of the Monkey Kid theme in our house, what are your thoughts on that?
It was a must-have. That's why I sent it to you. It was just incredible. And yeah, in my backdrop on top of the washer and dryer, there's the Monkey Kid, Monkey King Warrior mech, and now the Spider Queen's, thing, because
There you go.
MK
Justin Ramsden in the house, y'all. See, you
MK's
see
my
his
initials.
name, and
So
he
how
shows
could I
up.
not like it?
And
And look at his image. I mean, even look at Justin's image there. How could you not love this theme? This is a fantastic theme, and the sets are so well designed and well constructed. Lots of great techniques, really pushing the boundaries of a lot of the kind of what I think of as a very playable and fun theme. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of it. Huge fan.
That Spider Queen mech is huge. It's one of I feel like the sets got bigger and bigger. There's some really big ones.
They're so big.
So what are your thoughts on the line, Kara?
Just awesome. Absolutely awesome.
So I think it's really fun. It's colorful. It's creative. I only kind of know the story. I haven't watched the show. So I'm really curious as to what role like Sandy plays and that pig chef creature.
Pigsy.
Ooh, I have a fact about Sandy. Sandy is an ex-soldier who's a peacenik.
No spoilers.
A peacenik?
Yes.
So he's into peace, man.
Yeah, well, he could really mess things up because he's so big, but he's a peacenik.
And
Well,
he
that's
has
cool.
a cat with a mohawk. So there you go. Well, Blair, I'm sure you have some thoughts.
I mean, aside from there we go. The radical colors.
Nice.
Oh, look.
The color scheme is amazing. The parts assortment is fantastic, and I love that it's like a cyberpunkification of the legend. One thing that really stands out to me, not only are obviously the amazing mecha techniques and build quality overall, but that our accessory buildings are so high quality.
Yes.
The amount of detail put into them, the graphic design work on all the decals, and this one, I don't know if anyone else has this one, but this
sure
vending
Kevin
machine,
does.
you put the phone into the payment slot and it dispenses.
What?
Holy cow.
It's
Wow.
so amazing.
It's
It is one of the coolest Lego gimmicks I have ever seen in a play feature. And my daughter and I, we just kept putting phones in and letting all the little gift pods come out, and it's just so cool. And it's like a blind capsule kind of deal where they have what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? Who knows?
Like a
what you're gonna get?
gotcha machine.
Oh, that's so fun.
And then all the different printed tiles are here that are the same as the ones that you put on top of the little capsules that come out, and it's just such a fantastic little accessory build.
Yeah.
So instead of these buildings and things that tended to be more facades, even in some of the larger sets from different themes, these accessories, that are just supposed to add some environment to your build are more than just a background. They really are their own playable elements, and they don't feel like wasted space or anything like that. They feel like way above and beyond what we've been seeing for a lot of other themes. So kudos for that. That's super amazing.
Yeah.
And are the printed tiles, are there printed tiles unique to the set?
Yeah, this one. So
Did that come? Which set did that come with, Blair?
that came with the gorgeous Dragon,
Horse Jet.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which had the
80020.
awesome tiling of the pentagonal tiles in there for that.
Yeah, I
swirl.
saw that in person. It's beautiful.
The one tile in that was unique. So we got a reprint we got like egg and strawberry and the little flower design and a Monkey King mech eyeball piece. But that set came with some that had the spider logo.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
From the bad guy
Can
theme.
you hold that up again?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Cool.
Very cool.
And there's just so many amazing minifig parts and accessories. I love it. And if you can't go for some of the bigger sets, you can get a lot of the elements off Bricks and Pieces.
Yep.
You can get like some of these
That's what
heads
Jeff was
that
saying.
I wasn't able to snag right away. You know, you can order these parts on there. They're not the cheapest because they're like overmolded and printed and all these kinds of things. But, you know, if you can't go out for every $100 set, like there are some amazing parts not to be missed that you can go and pick just right off the website.
Well, guess what
Awesome.
I'm going to do this afternoon?
So Kevin, being one of our Monkey Kid super fans here on the stream today, tell us about your thoughts about the line in general, and Brenda too.
I have a
of
lot
course.
of thoughts,
You always have so many thoughts.
and I don't know which order to tell them in. So I'll pick up from where Blair was and say that there's so many of these sets that I think when people who aren't into it are like, I want that set just for the side build.
Right.
You know that the side builds are amazing.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I brought all of them down just to show them off. And Blair showed the side build, kind of smaller one with the mech and the vending machine. As soon as I was running around the room excited about that vending machine, and I immediately built myself a Vita Rush one.
Oh, nice.
We just copied the mechanism. It was perfect. I just made another one. And then they have, of course, this panda shop that everyone wants.
Oh my god, I love that thing.
The Speedy Panda.
Oh, it's so good.
And it features slightly more prominently in season 2 of the show, so perhaps we may see more. And then this little arcade.
Oh, I love the colors.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The claw machine.
Oops! Oh, I just won the claw game, but it has like a little thing in there, and you just kind of move it around and like hack it into the slot, basically.
The little face. on
Wow.
the claw machine too.
Well,
And
so
this
I
is
wanted
like-
to.
Can you?
That's like a Dance Dance Revolution type game.
Yes.
Yeah, so good.
And just for a quick second, I wanted to say, if you haven't seen the animation, it's because it was only released in Malaysia and Australia. So I know it is possible to find them. I don't know how or where. I'm sure by some completely legal means, you can find
Exactly.
them and watch them.
Through the very legal
I mean-
part of the internet.
What I have done to watch it is not illegal for me, for sure. You
There
know,
you go.
and I would love to pay somehow to watch it. You know,
Yeah.
and in the future, I'm sure that money will make its way from me. Well, I bought all the sets, so
Kevin, but you also
that'll be my defense.
We've
Yeah.
talked about this before, but like having Monkey Kid come out was an amazing thing for like new.
That's what I want to say. So that's part of why
Yeah.
I'm really, really into it. Is as a
I
new
love
Lego
that.
fan who might love, for example, to get into Ninjago, I also want to get everything,
Mhm.
and I just can't do that with Ninjago. It's never going to happen. There's too much backlog.
Yeah.
And to be able to jump in right away, and like I did it with Hidden Side as well, and then it was gone. And
Yeah.
that, like, honestly, that kills when that
Yeah.
happens to a theme that you're into. And I mean, I'll be very upset, or like upset in a like a sad way, if Monkey Kid doesn't stick around for a little while longer. You know.
A little more of the
Um,
like getting under the table as opposed to flipping the table. That type of upset.
Exactly,
You know,
exactly. Because it's so much fun to be totally kind of fully absorbed by a theme, you know, and kind of every set, understanding where it comes from, and building your own stuff to go with it and things like that. So, for example, I had built this little. I love
I love that.
the 8 wide buildings.
Oh,
So
So good.
I made one on my own. Kind of
wow,
based
that's beautiful, Kevin.
based
It's a
on
great
little,
format.
mock from, or based on a screenshot from the show. This is kind of across the street from Pigsy's Noodle Shop.
Show them the Levi's tiles.
So I use the Levi's
brilliant.
tiles as the little banner.
Isn't that clever?
That's
awesome.
great.
The idea is that it's a little tea shop owned by the Bull Clones, and they use it as like a hideout to kind of watch the to keep an eye on the noodle shop.
They
And they've got
it.
they've got some treats back there, and they've got like a little training area. But this is meant to be Bob. Sorry, let me turn his horn upside down. Bob is just sitting instead of actually training with the weapons on the mat. So
Show them their graffiti.
Oh yeah. And then
They
I commissioned some graffiti from Brenda. And she made
Oh, nice.
Kevin was like, I need a bull clone, 2x2. Go.
so.
I think what's really not interesting, but I think hi Blair. What I think is I find it odd that they haven't put, and maybe it's a translation thing, I don't know, but the fact that they haven't released the animation in the US, I think is a shame, because I think it would drive sales to the theme more, because like you were just saying, like knowing what the sets reference and what they mean, like I love that Monkie Kid Secret HQ boat. Like I love it. And it doesn't like that that particular one doesn't necessarily need me to have a buy-in to the story to get it. Like, okay, it's a secret HQ on a boat, which is awesome on its own. But stuff like the like some of the other ones, like the vehicles and stuff like that, I feel like there's some stories that we're missing out on.
Yep.
And I would really love to know more.
And Wave 1's going to be long gone by the time, any of that stuff actually makes it stateside. Like, it's already gone, but it's going to be like buried in the past. So it'll be kind of interesting to see.
I was going to say they probably just didn't find a distribution agreement.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to work with some sort of distribution, agreement in place to broadcast it or to get it out there. And maybe it just didn't come through.
Yeah, that's what Brickworm was just saying.
I wish I had been in on the first wave because, well, for one thing, we don't have a lot of room around here, and they were a lot smaller. I'm looking at the first few were like 24 pieces, 259, 435, 29, and then we're in the thousands now with season 2.
Well, here let's do for a second. I wanted to pop this up here. Let's actually look at a few of these Wave 1 sets. Now, I made a huge mistake yesterday, and Kevin was right there to let me know. I said, "Oh, well, he's like, I have all the sets." And I said, "Oh, you mean all the sets from both waves?" And he says, "Well," would you like to tell what you told me?
Purists will tell you there are 3 waves.
Oh my God, were you so excited?
No, I wasn't. I
guarantee nothing thrilled him more. The smirk is like the highest level of delight.
Yeah.
To Kevin at peak Kevin is to smirk.
So there were actually 3 waves, but with the pandemic and everything, it kind of got a little muddy, I believe. Yeah. But let's take a look. So this is from Brickset. By the way, thank you very much, Brickset, for letting us check this out. So this was Monkie Kid's delivery bike. Now I'm not sure, but this one I think was a poly bag.
It's a poly bag. I actually don't have it, but it's in the mail on a Bricklink order right now. And they actually started selling it at the Lego store earlier this year for a little while.
Got it.
Yeah.
Then we got the Monkey King brickheads.
So cute.
Which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Justin says technically 4 ways if you count the CMF fig of the Monkey King.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. What I saw was season 1, season 2, and A Hero is Born.
Oh, look! He says it's the best set you've designed. Well, that's a pretty high bar there, Justin, because you've made some really amazing sets. I'm just saying.
What, this poly bag?
So this is a great. So then we had this poly bag. Build your own Monkey King.
Wicked.
We had so there's the white dragon horse bike, and this is what you were talking about, kind of smaller sets, right?
259 pieces. Oh, and then there's that. Is that Bob you said there with the horn turned down?
Yep, that's
if his
Bob.
horn is down.
There's
so funny.
So in the show they are clones.
Yeah.
So like that's another thing I love about this theme is like it's an army builder's dream.
Yeah.
Because like literally they're just clones, so you can have as many as you want.
Yeah.
They name them Snort, Grunt, Growl, something else, and then Bob.
Yeah. Very nice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was about the poly bag of the noodle bike, says Justin. That's what he was talking about with the greatest set that he's designed. All right.
I love it.
Nice.
We've got the Iron Bull tank. Now, this one was great, and we
bigger.
get Sandy in this one.
Yeah, we have that set here. It's so fun. The barrels, the play feature. Where I want to touch it. Let me do the play feature.
Jeez, Pete.
So gratifying. You can knock down anything, and it's the best.
Well, no, but you can't knock down Sandy.
You can't knock down Sandy because Sandy's a beefcake. But anybody else, right down, and it's so pleasing.
Well, you got to show.
Let me fire at. Wait, let
Here,
me
shoot,
put.
Monkey
Let me put
Kid.
your. No, let me put you.
Shoot Monkey Kid.
I have Kevin's sig fig.
No, I'm not in the
Yeah,
series.
yeah, but you're here. You're.
Brenda.
fan.
5 is the Kevin's CMF.
Ha! Oh, it's not working. I did it. Yay!
He even missed Monkey Kid and only hit me.
Poor Kevin.
That is awesome.
Very cool.
Here, you can go back.
That's a barrel of fun.
So this is such a great. I just love the shape of this, and I love the color scheme of this so much.
And that the bike shoots out the front.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it looks like the bike separates from the front of it.
And you can hold it. You kind of see the back handle there. You can hold it with one hand, and then press a button, and it shoots the bike out the front. It's really
cool!
Wow,
lots of play functions.
Wow,
really great play functions with these.
And I love those fishing rods as the antennas on the back are so great.
So
This
something I
is
noticed
the most
is
difficult I've ever built, though. It's very technique based and a lot of angles.
Yeah.
Got it.
Really interesting design.
something I noticed looking through. This is one of 3 sets that Aaron Anderson worked on, but it looks like every Monkey King set was designed at least in part by senior designer Xiaodong Wen.
Yeah.
That's a great. Well, and it's good to know that we've got people who are part of the culture working on, on these sets, right? That's really important.
Oh yeah.
So here's what I've always wondered with that set. So if you have the jet and you have the bike, I always thought a natural thing to do, and someone else pointed this out before, I'm just going to show you what they pointed out. Why wouldn't this go on that?
Oh yeah.
Maybe it needs to.
This is your next project.
That's great.
That's a job for Lego magnets.
Wow.
Yeah, make it happen. Make it happen, Moto.
I can't because my son is playing with them too much. There's not enough window for me to work on it.
It's M-Moto, the power of magnets.
Yeah.
Like M-Tron, but Moto style.
Or even just a couple of Technic connections that are like hooks, so it could just hook on like a backpack.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at the Mixel joints that they use to hold the bike in place, that's a natural connection for the Mixel toe ball plate things to get it on the thing. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like if you let it like line up visually, that would be pretty epic.
This is the one that I'm really sad we missed out on. This one is just I love food trucks anyway.
All of these.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's available on Lego.com.
Oh yeah.
Well, then maybe I need to get my butt over there and get that. Exactly. But yeah, this one's such a delightful set, and I'm of course always kind of find pigs who do stuff like advertise barbecue and like hot dogs to be extremely humorous and a little creepy.
Mm-hmm.
But I love this. It's such a great, and I love that it's like this pink and white food truck with these giant red with these giant red spikes on the front of it. It's just gonna like knock everything down on the way over.
This was
So good.
This was my first Monkie Kid set.
Yep.
The food truck was my first one. I got it just to have in a parking lot as a food truck.
And then you got hooked.
I mean, I had that for quite a while before I got anything else, but then I got the mech, and then it was over. Yeah.
All right, I am being told in the chat and on the screen and everywhere else that it is time for the pause that refreshes, and not only that, it is time for our brand new. It's only been one episode old. New Logan Cookie Time animation by Yano River Blue. That's right, everybody. It's Logan Cookie Time. Yay! He was more than ready. Well, he has more music now to be ready.
Yes. 2 measures.
Yeah, Logan.
Say hi to everyone.
Boy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Whoa,
That was a hard one.
that was, man.
What a good boy. And he gets one more. Okay, he always gets 3 pieces.
Here you go. Just because he's going to get a lot of treats later, too.
That's right. Yay!
Oh, yes.
Logan. All right. And we that was Logan Cookie Time. Oh, we got a banana eating a golden monkey. We've got a Monkie Kid on a cloud car. We've got Lego Logan. Oh, my goodness. And who's this?
This is
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness. Hi.
Come on, good boy. And
Yay.
like having an adorable thunderstorm in
hi.
the room.
That's Logan Cookie Time. I'm Splashy and Splishy.
Splishy.
Nice.
Logan Cookie Time, everybody. Awesome. Thank you so much again, Yano, for that awesome animation.
Oh, yes.
Always makes me happy. So, okay, moving back on, heading back over to Monkie Kid here. We're going to keep looking at the wave ones.
So there's a play function here, right? Does the pig's snout shoot studs?
Yeah. You turn his butt.
Yeah, it's so good.
Well, and then aside from the awesomeness of the design, all of those pieces in pink, some of which I don't think have been in pink before, like the little gun rotor thing, which is really cool.
Wow.
Yeah. I have to call it the Gatling stud. Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Okay, so this is the Demon Bull King. So a second mech in this line, which will then peak with the Monkie Kid Warrior mech set. But this is beautiful. That magenta and purple and black combination is, and there's some red in there too, but just wow, what a
Electric.
great color combo.
Too, in the chest, the fact that it like
Oh yeah, you can.
illuminates.
He has a light brick in his chest, and that's like kind of what's powering him.
It's so
It's
cool
amazing.
looking.
Yeah.
Can you show us that?
Yeah.
We have it.
I
It's
know.
so epic. Even the metal beards for the feet. I mean, or the hooves.
Yeah,
I mean,
the metal
everything on
beard
here is just
beards.
incredible.
I love when they can reuse pieces like that seem like they're really only good for one thing, but they're always going to be good for something else.
Yep.
I love
So
that these huge mechs stand on their own, too.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
Sure.
Like they actually are pretty. This one is very balanced. I found the other one was a little tippy. But
Well,
this
that's because we played with them too hard.
we were
Brenda.
playing with them very hard because it was very exciting. We were not.
We built this on stream, and then we
We
battled with them. Like
We had a
and-
big old battle.
And now the Monkie King Warrior mechs joints are a little loose, shall we say.
oh, got it.
I could replace them, but it will take work. So
Yes.
here we go.
Look at it. Dun, dun.
Oh, wow.
Oh, very cool.
Good.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, he's back.
See you later, Barbarian King. See you later, Will Letchworth. Is back.
This also, like, the base of this one, his feet are humongous. And when we built it on stream, it was hard to tell how it was going to go together. But the fact that this actually stands up and is like this gorgeous display piece. I find
Yeah, that's what I was really impressed by. The Monkie King, this one, and then we have the Voltron set, which like all remarkably stand on their own 2 feet, which is amazing.
We had a battle between the Warrior Mech and Voltron.
For size, there was like a size battle. Okay, so this is the one that has the panda. And I gotta say, like, as much as I love the design, definitely 100% for me, this set is all about that panda side build.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. And then I built the thing, and I'm not into big vehicles until I got this and I got the car, because it looks awesome. Because that bike goes in the truck, right?
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, have we gone through the Wave 1 yet?
Yeah, this is in season 2. So the Sandy's speedboat was the end of season. No, is that right? The Flaming Foundry was the end of season 1.
Oh yeah, for some reason I think that these are out of order. So
well, that would be like that sounds like the show, like where they would appear in the show. But there were three in Wave 2 were Sandy's speedboat, the Flaming Foundry, and the Roadster.
And so this is, of course, the epic Monkie Kid, Monkey King Warrior Mech, again, with a really incredible side build. Like, I loved building the mech. It was really fun, but I got so much joy out of building that little side build, the little dumpling house.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
And you can knock the side window out so he can jump out and save the day.
Yes.
Right.
And drum lacquered gold.
And then this, I believe, is the final one in Wave, Toy Wave 1, and that was the Monkey Kids Team Secret HQ.
Yep.
No, it does not float, but it is amazing. And I love how it opens in the middle and splits open like a dollhouse so that you can get right inside of there. I thought it was such a clever way to do it. And I love the containers as well.
The shipping containers are actually super pleasing individually. And then
they are.
Again, when you're doing the drone copter.
They do, yeah. You can't note that you can't take those containers just off and like hold them or something like that.
No?
In the other set you can.
Yeah. The drone copter set, I think, is the one that they come apart, and there's like a little vignette. Wave 3, we're not there yet.
Well, and I love also too that this not only came with the like the giant ship, but each character has its own little like vehicle that fits inside the boat as well. Yes. Like aside from its regular ones. So really, really, really cool.
Including the cat.
The little cat, little Mo.
Blue cat with Mo is awesome. Cousins, he's cousins with Scarfield from Lego Movie 2. Yeah, I love that. So good.
Yeah.
Okay, Brenda, everyone's happy.
So while we're gonna take a little break from looking at the sets from Wave 1 just to talk a little bit about some of the characters that you will run into. And again, we're talking about a lot of this because a lot of us don't have access to the cartoon, and the only information we can glean is sort of like what we can read about it and what we can do. So I know that we've got Monkie Kid, who's a shapeshifter apparently, and can turn into different things. Is this something that happens in the cartoon for those of you who've seen the animation?
He doesn't so much turn into things as he's summoning vehicles and things like that.
Got it. Okay. We've got May Dragon with her dragon blades, and apparently she likes puppy videos because these characters have their... Yeah, if you want to hold up those, Blair, while we're bringing them up, that'd be awesome. Oh, I love her hairpiece.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the hairpiece is super cool, and then she's got great facial expressions and
nice.
her sweet helmet.
It's so good.
Whoa, very cool.
A little Power Rangers feel there.
Very much so.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Then we've got Pigsy, the owner and head chef of Pigsy's Noodles, also known as Dadsy. And apparently likes ping pong. Does anybody have a Pigsy they care to show?
Oh, all my pig heads are out in the studio.
I can grab one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little less accessible, but
We've also got Tang, who's a food critic and demon fighter, likes eating noodles. I love that they have these like.
Is that the guy in the noodle
dislikes.
shop?
No. Mr. Tang comes in the show. He's in every episode, but he only comes in one set, and it's the helicopter. But I'll show you. Here's Pigsy.
Look how good.
Yep.
He has There's 3 different torsos that he has in the.
I love that one.
In the
that's awesome,
and they're all really, really nice. This is Tang here, and he's sort of like the old wise man who's read all the books, and they consult him to kind of figure out what they should be doing and stuff.
That printed tile in the book.
This book is a print actually.
It's so nice.
Oh, I need that.
It's so good.
And that's a print as well. And that appears to be Shadowbone Girl, who does not appear in any sets just yet, but is a major villain in the show.
Oh yeah, I've heard something about that.
It has such good villains.
Yeah.
Like, talk about giving a solid shout out to the villains.
We're about to hit the villains. We've got one more person to talk about before we hit the villains, Brenda. So just a little pause. My personal favorite dreamy character of the entire series is Sandy.
Yeah.
And apparently Mo is his therapy cat, which kills me, and I love that so much.
It's so good.
So Sandy is amazing, and he reminds me so much of our friend Drew. Like if our friend Drew had blue skin, that would be him, like 100%.
Totally.
So let's talk about the villains now. So villains, we've got the demon.
Oh, hang on a
Bull
second.
King.
Justin says the guy in the noodle shop is him.
What?
No.
Wait, what?
Amazing. This one, Justin?
That is awesome.
Oh, wow.
Kid.
That's
so
amazing.
Yay. Bubs and Lava Bats thinks that Sandy looks like Blair. So Blair, you better get to the gym if you're gonna pull off that.
Blair, you gotta get swole if you're gonna.
I can't even tell them apart.
That is amazing. So okay. So now the villains. We've got the Demon Bull King. So, and again, if you have any of these and you want to hold them up, very good. Oh wow, I thought Sandy was on screen for a minute. We've got so we got the Demon Bull King. We've got you ready? Do you have this, Kevin? Do you have on board?
What?
Oh, so Justin Ramsden says no, that's not the one that's him.
Different one. I'm trying to think. I have all the civilian ones, so I can find.
Oh, he must be somewhere else. My daughter had this guy in the noodle shop. This guy must have been the one that comes.
The Hawaiian shirt guy, he says.
Oh, yeah. I think this was this guy.
Of course, it's a Hawaiian shirt. That would make more sense. Yeah.
That's where this guy came from.
Nice.
Got it. Yes.
Hawaiian shirt guy comes in a couple of sets, I believe.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Here we go. This guy. There we
Yay!
Yeah, he's around.
That's amazing. I love that.
Oh, and then he says the girl in 80012 is based on fellow Lego designer Gemma Anderson. I love that he.
Oh, nice.
I love that he calls her.
Which one's
1-2? The civilian in
fellow Lego designer.
That she's.
That's from the Warrior Mech.
From the Warrior Mech.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh.
So okay. So we've got we were talking about villains here. Now we've got the Demon Bull King. We have Red Sun, who is the Demon Bull King's son, and the Demon Bull King's wife is probably my favorite of all of the names of the characters. Is Princess Iron Fan. I am so into that.
That's cool.
Is that her?
Yeah, isn't that sick?
Oh man, she is amazing.
I know.
She is amazing. Oh, I need that.
And there's Red Sun.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a little like fabric piece down at the bottom too that you.
Oh yeah, he wears like a little. That's the bottom of his like big robe.
Yeah.
And he wears
awesome hair too.
It's so good.
He wears these little glasses like on the tip of his nose.
Super villain glasses. They are perfect super villain glasses to a T.
But so we've also got the bull clones, which we've seen.
So many. They're everywhere.
And then there are two demons, Gold Horn Demon and Silver Horn Demon. Now, have we seen them in a set yet?
There they are here.
Look at them.
These
Also
guys.
known as Yin and Jin.
Yep. Very
Yep.
cool.
Were those wheel pieces printed?
Wow, I love those faces. Those are amazing.
And my understanding is that these are kind of not really part of any of the other like factions of bad guys. They're just kind of on their own, and they're brothers, and they're kind of like tricksters and causing trouble and stuff like that. And they've got some sort of weapon that like can put you into kind of a daze and
Yep.
like kind of living in an alternate universe type thing. But I don't know. That's
Cool.
Okay, then we have, of course, the Spider Queen,
Spider Queen.
the leader of the Spider Demons.
She's the
And I
Awesome
want
headgear.
this fig so bad. This is like now I need all of the lady villains. You know, I love the lady villains.
her outfit, her little like all her little spider
is that us?
vehicles. And they're all
Oh, and that purple face.
Oh, she's crazy.
Love
She
it.
has-
Oh, that
She's awesome.
jaggedy weapon
She
piece
has-
in black is cool too.
And she has different robotic spiders that come up in every single set. So there's like a different version of these little spider builds that she can deploy, and they're all slight variations. So they're built slightly differently.
Wow.
I just
And they're
painted
all
her
great.
for Kevin
She-
as like
show it's right there. It's right there.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have it. I brought this over because she's like the most. This is like
Yay! Wow.
Excellent.
Brenda, that's beautiful.
favorite.
What medium
I saw
did you
that back
use for
there.
that?
This is watercolor and ink. She's in
Wow.
watercolor and ink. And
Wow.
she's epic.
Very
No,
cool.
Kevin just said I want anything from Monkie Kid, and immediately I was like, I don't know.
Okay.
I
you-
know what I'm gonna do.
You said you need her, but she has 3 different torso prints, and they're all gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I need all of them, basically.
I know. I'll
Yes.
just hold them up beside each other.
And like the
You can
weapon.
see them all.
Oh, her cape.
So you've got this one.
Oh,
here,
we need the cape.
spider. Here you've got like a bit of fur on the outside there. You can see. And then this one here is kind of a little more basic and just beautiful.
That's
Look
like
at
her
that.
weakness.
That is
Well, that-
far from basic.
It's like
I was
brunch.
just say you did not just call her basic.
The fur is the same as on this guy. It
job,
looks
Blair.
like.
And
Yeah.
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 Oh, the
I
stole.
love this.
Oh, sorry, can you show that again, Blair?
Yeah.
Oh, it's that same fur piece
It's
that they
the
used as a
stole.
bird's
This
nest
guy.
in the bookshop, right?
Yeah, and the Snape and Drag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Snape
stole.
and Drag, and also the X-Men villain that has the big fur thing too.
I love all the reflective gold and silver in these. Like the silver on her costume is great.
Yeah, yeah.
They use these vinyl, or I don't know if that's what it is, but like that's like a plastic type cape. So and it's just it really kind of durable. It seems, and it just looks so good.
She also has different, like that trident style weapon, and then the circular one with the little power cells on it. Like all of her little
And
accessories. And
She has all these little henchmen. So this guy like runs around. Actually,
doing her bidding.
I don't know to what extent I'm allowed to talk about the show, or like in terms of spoilers. But like he kind of has a crisis of identity where he's like, oh, why am I doing this for her?
Because
And
look at
then
her. I do
syntax.
whatever she told me anytime forever. I'm not.
Oh, I love that headpiece
Oh,
with all the eyes on it.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
So this is like her
Coffee.
scientist syntax, who like she injects with some spider venom to turn him into this spider crazy thing.
Oh yeah, I was
And-
going to mention that syntax, and then there's also, and I'm going to say this wrong, macaque.
Oh, Macaque is the evil monkey.
Bad monkey.
Yeah, he's like the evil monkey kid.
This is Macaque here.
Why does
Oh, very good. Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
And then
Great.
so he doesn't have like a mustache or like angry eyebrows. What sets him apart from Monkie Kid?
He's
he
like
has-
generally darker.
Yeah.
He has like all like the black hair basically. So
Instead of the tan.
and like he kind of battles with Monkey King to kind of convince Monkey King that he's his real trainer and is always looking out for him, but actually he's trying to manipulate him and all these things. So
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so villainous.
yeah.
Well, that's I mean, excuse me. It's such a deep lore
yeah.
that again, I just have to express my disappointment that that the animation is not more readily available.
You know,
because it would just, I really, really believe it would up the appreciation of Monkie Kid in general if people could easily get their hands on
even the pilot. The pilot's a 40-minute episode, and like, I mean, effectively, it's a marketing pitch for every set in the first wave. But that at least
I have no problem with that.
Yeah, that at least gives you the context for those. And then after that, they're 10-minute episodes that are kind of more interesting with character development and storyline and kind of like funny little things. They have like a cook-off in one of the episodes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The sense of humor in these sets is great too.
Yeah.
Like all of the play features and that there's a lot of like little tongue-in-cheek references and even what Justin was saying about being inserted into the sets. Like there's something really clever and funny about like the biggest, beefiest bad guy having a therapy cat. Like that's funny. Love that.
But one thing
we have a therapy dog, so I totally get it.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't know about the bad guys is that they're not like all on the same team or anything.
No.
And they're also not like one disappears and another one comes. This is like a lot of different groups of people all trying to do who knows what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're looking at another way. We've got here's Sandy's speedboat that we were talking about earlier. And we've got there's our first incarnation of the Spider Queen. Very cool.
Yeah.
With her little
and I love that little like rounded broken circle with a spider web on it. Because I've seen a lot of little side builds and I've never quite seen one that's got that roundy shape to it. I just really like it.
It's nice.
The Cloud Roadster. Now look at those printed dishes.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm
those
gonna
are
need
beautiful.
those.
Well,
Aaron was saying earlier that this is a really great set to build.
Yeah,
he said it was really clever.
It's quite expensive. Like if you see it, so in Canada it's $100. I don't know. That probably translates to.
Oh, it's big.
70.
It's big.
It's huge.
The wheels are giant.
Yeah, like.
Oh.
He's like tiny in there, right?
The button.
And when you spin, when it goes forward, it like reverse. Isn't that cool?
That's fantastic.
Super
wow.
awesome.
So the front dishes are printed, and then the back are stickers around the outside. So, but those are prints there.
But also look at how satisfying the big red button is on the top.
Oh yeah, also
the mechanics of that.
There's two little missiles in there.
Yeah.
And you press this button.
Self-destruct.
Make sure you play with your play features, everybody.
Always play with your play features.
Nice. They landed in a box of Lego, so that's perfect.
Perfect.
They went into the bin of storage.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like we've got let's see, what have we got next? We've got this was the Flaming Foundry, and it looks like now is this the first appearance of Princess Iron Fan?
I mean she's in, so this was technically a wave 2 set, but she's in some wave 1 sets for sure. Yeah.
So the waves and the seasons don't parallel.
Well, wave, sorry, you cut out for a second there, but wave 1 and 2 are both related to the first season. And
Got it.
A Hero Was Born is like the 40-minute pilot.
Got it. Oh, this is
Yay.
awesome. I don't know that I've seen this one.
I haven't seen that.
I don't have this. I'm not sure it was available in North America. But I think I've seen it on Bricklink. So next time I get an order from someone who has one, I'll definitely throw it in.
Such
But-
a clever build.
Hot dogs.
Yeah.
We got Monkie Kid's RC Race. I love those tiny micro cars.
Yeah.
They're adorable.
Yeah.
Kevin saw this, and in one of the mockumentaries on Monday, he ended up making May a mini because she doesn't.
I saw this
have
and was like, what are you going to
her
do
jet.
making May hold the trophy for the winner of this race?
Yeah.
When in the episode, she comes to save everybody.
Look at this micro build.
So I gave her
So good.
Oh, you nailed it.
Hang on, let me give you the screen.
Look at that.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Is that cool? So
That's awesome.
I went with the shaping from that weird dots piece, you know? I was like, I like that. Just
Yep.
nose. And I just went from there with what I had. There's some things I could improve, but I like it as it is.
It's such a good. Well, and also she should have her jet, not just standing there holding it. Like, yeah, give her 10 trophies, but also.
But that took me like 3 hours. So
yeah, you're not fast. You're not fast.
Well, I love the use of the gears on the bull's vehicle.
Everything about it's great.
The front wheel.
And that 1x2 rounded piece.
Yeah.
And that's Bob again because of the horn.
Exactly.
That stuff cracks me up.
I know.
So good.
So this is the Cloud Bike set.
Yeah. And this is the cheapest set that's not a poly bag. Just so
okay.
You know.
All right.
It's really good. It's a really nice build. And like, I love, that's my favorite minifigure. Spindrax, this guy with the helmet there. He's maybe my favorite minifigure in the whole,
Wow.
Oh, he's pretty cool.
Love that helmet.
So good.
And yeah, he comes with a hairpiece too, just like the boring spiky black hair. But I like him with the helmet on.
Oh yeah, you can see the hair there in the thing.
Yeah. And those Technic pulleys in turquoise are pretty awesome.
Oh yeah. And those wheels on the red bike flip out like hovercraft style as well.
Well, I gotta say, I love that. I think that teal is such a great addition to this color scheme. Like that red, the light bright orange, and teal together are just it's just so dynamic. I think
the color schemes in this whole theme are gorgeous.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Red Sun's Inferno Jet, and I love the little tiny side build waterfall. Is so cute.
So sweet.
Yep.
Adorable.
Yep.
Is that a printed cheese? No, I see it's a flag.
It's a flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Translucent
and
flag
again,
with
that little tree. We see that tree a lot.
Yeah.
So there's now that's May's vehicle, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. May's fighter
Yeah,
jet. I have Unikitties.
White Dragon Horse Jet. She's sort of like her ancestors were these dragon horse. I don't know. That's part of the legend. I don't know, but I think it comes from an important family, basically.
Look at that translucent piece in the back too. That thing's wild.
Well, and can I just point out that Mo has his own little vehicle?
Yeah. That's got to get around, you know?
It's so good.
It's got places.
Oh my god.
That is so great.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
also
his
the way
emotional
they
support vehicle.
the way they tuck those pentagonal tiles into the build is just
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm glad they've been finding more uses for those.
And some of them are triangle pieces too. You know, the new-ish triangle tiles.
Right.
So some of them are in there as well.
The very base of them.
Okay, Monkie Kid's Lion Guardian.
Whoa, look at that tail.
And those more of those plastic flags. And there we get the little arcade that you were showing us earlier.
I loved that build.
This set was one of the ones I was not really looking forward to. It looks
weren't
rather
sure.
expensive.
Yeah.
But I think the picture here doesn't do it justice. It's big.
Yeah.
It's really big. And so, I mean, I can grab it.
And it looks like
774 pieces.
Well, you know, I think what's interesting is with so many Lego sets, you see the picture, and when you see the actual set, you go, oh, that's actually smaller than I thought it was going to be. But with these Monkie Kid sets, it seems to be the opposite.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a comparison.
Look at,
I don't know, this building here, maybe.
Yeah, it's tall.
Whoa, that is big.
Wow.
So with the flags up, it's taller than the building.
Yeah.
You know, and flags down, or its head is about the height of that building. So we're talking 20 in height, maybe something like that.
The flag pieces are also beautiful.
Wow.
I made a micro build of that too. I would love to show it if you don't mind.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
The idea is I'm gonna do a bunch of these and kind of build little displays for the minifigures by set. Okay, it's popping off. So I'm gonna put them on here. And his back leg popped off. How embarrassing.
Embarrassing! Kevin, don't embarrass us on
Have you guys ever had a set break on TV?
Oh no,
Never.
Moto has never ever had a set break.
There we go. Here it
little
is.
flags that you did.
Oh, that's
wow.
Great with these micro builds.
I mean, I have failed miserably on some other ones, so don't get too excited. But I always
Kevin, I will get as excited as I want to get excited.
You know
don't you tell us how not to handle our excitement.
Okay.
These seem like really, really designed for play too. Like you can swoosh those things around, pose them all.
Now I gotta say, when I first saw the price on, I mean, like this, of course, is the one that I want.
Yep.
And then when I one of the ones that Justin Ramsden worked on.
Yeah, so Justin worked on this one. It's got when I first saw it, I was like, oh man, that's so expensive. But like now that I've seen like how big it is, and the fact that it has the Spider Queen and Syntax with his crazy spider helmet on. And is that Justin running away from the spider?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay, now we have to get this set.
I
Even though we already
also-
have it in the other one. This is
Yeah.
that's the last thing I needed to convince me.
Well, you know I love spiders.
Do you want me to give away the play feature, or do you want to be surprised when you build it, guys?
You have to. You have
No,
to.
you
I
can
wanna
tell-
know.
What is
Yeah.
it? Okay, Moto, tell us.
Well, I can't operate it, unfortunately, unless it's on the table.
No, you can.
But if you show the image, or someone else could do it.
It'll do it if it's not on the table.
Well, I'm not talking about the back. I'm talking about the actual
I know.
legs.
The little flip back and forth. Yeah. It'll still work.
So, okay, I'll go get it.
Oh, so does it have wheels that make it make the little legs move?
There's wheels as a base, but what's amazing is to operate them. This is not a back and forth or forward and back. It's a complete joystick.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
So you can control the
That
legs.
is terrifying.
Yeah, you can control the legs independently with full articulation with a joystick function of left, right, back, forth, up, down, the whole bit.
Okay, I'm just saying right
Oh my
now that
gosh.
we are going to be near a Lego store tomorrow when we go to the Van Gogh exhibit, and I have points. So-
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yep, and then I won't give it away, but most of the stickers on the inside lining this prison are have inside jokes, I'll just say.
They're hilarious.
That's awesome.
So definitely look closely when you
Yeah.
put the stickers on. And
Yeah, I
Yeah.
look forward to seeing how that mechanism was done.
Well, and just seeing the size of it, it really, and then
It's
and knowing the
huge.
functions and stuff like that, to me, that's like,
It's-
okay, that is worth fabulous. Spider Mech Fascinator.
One of the
Definitely evening wear.
High fashion.
I would say
Do the other legs move when you roll it too? Or
four
do they
of the
go
legs
down or
don't
anything?
move at all. Just so you
Okay.
know.
no, they're just entirely posable though, but they do have all sorts of technic mechanisms to pose them.
Terrifying.
That is
Creepy.
terrifying. All right.
Kevin.
So we've just got a couple more to go here. We've got our
Do you want to see you've seen where my spider mech is right now?
I
right?
just want to look at it. I want to look at it.
Do you want
wait,
to see
we're
it?
gonna are we is this your big project, Kevin?
Yeah, but I don't have to show it right now.
No, we're gonna I want to give that its own thing. So let's
Okay.
finish looking.
Ooh,
Fine.
Let's finish looking
Oh.
at these.
the drone
We've got
copter.
the Monkey
Yeah.
Kids Team Drone Copter. Now, as far as team things go, I have to say I prefer the boat to this one. But
Yeah.
I love the design of it, and I love the color scheme, and of course, I love that it has the Spider Queen.
I want to show you this set. Can I go? It's downstairs. It'll take me 45 seconds.
Go.
It actually.
In the meantime, Brenda will show you one of the containers.
So each of the this was actually a super good for like those of us in the remedial class of building occasionally. Kevin had to put together the drone copter, but I got dibs on all of the side builds, and all three of them open into, there's like a little chill recreational spot for the bull clones with like video games and stuff. There's this little battle station, and they're all completely different, and they all open up with a different mechanism. So one of them like pulls up clamshell style, one of them folds open like this, and the other one like
And the
unfurls.
purple,
Yeah, purple
the
with lime
purple
green.
container, the purple container
And these are all, you can pick them up. There's just little C-clamps that they attach because the idea is that the drone copter can pick up these shipping containers and they can
Well,
flee
not that one.
the
That's
scene.
the bad guy one.
They can run
Okay.
away in them.
The reason to like the drone copter,
it's huge.
Look at it.
the swooshability, it's
so
massive,
swooshable.
but it's designed to be
Whoa.
held with one hand
Yeah.
like this, and you can run around the room flying it,
And you get a beefcake
and
Sandy
you can
to drive
turn
it.
him with your thumb,
It's so good.
and then you can shoot the little missiles at the same time,
Pew, pew.
Wow.
all with one hand.
Isn't that good?
Oh
And
my
with those
gosh.
Containers
Massive.
attached.
I love
Well,
it.
I see everybody in the chat going like, and now I have to go buy all of these. Like, we really need to get that affiliate link going.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Flynn,
I-
what's amazing about these sets is the photography makes them look deceptively smaller than they truly are.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
It's
You
because of all the
don't
time.
get the sense of how big this stuff is.
Yeah, show them how it opens. Like all of the
Oh,
different.
man, that thing is
like, the
just
fact that
massive.
there's different little mechanics is neat.
So you got a little bedroom in there, and that just like folds down.
Oh,
Isn't that? And then the other one opens up the other way.
Yeah.
It's delightful.
Wow.
so
And that color scheme.
now I believe this is the big one, the legendary Flower Fruit Mountain, which is again like taken directly from Journey to the West. And if I remember correctly, Kevin tells me the first 2 chapters are almost entirely about this particular place.
Oh, probably even more than that. That's just what I've read so far.
I love the waterfalls on
Yeah.
this. I love the craggy, because we've seen a lot of Lego mountains, but the particular shapes of this one,
Yeah.
and I think again that's to take something that we've seen done many times in Lego, like a mountain, and be able to have it see it built differently and in a completely different style that absolutely suits a new theme like this.
Yeah.
This is just beautiful.
Well, I love the silhouette. It makes me think of a Disney attraction,
Yeah.
actually. Like you could walk up from
Mhm.
hundreds of feet away and see this waterfall.
Yeah.
And it's
absolutely.
very Chinese landscape.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just classic.
Yeah, and then I love the shapes of we've got those great cloud shapes.
Yep.
And then also that cloud piece, you can kind of see it.
Yeah, poking out the side. I've got one right.
Sorry, I disappeared it. Sorry, everybody. There we go.
I've got it.
So you
here.
can see these right here.
Not pretty.
Yeah,
I love
one of
those.
them came with a Sleeping Beauty set, but they are so beautiful. My only thing with them is they have a Technic pin on the end of them.
No, it's a bar. It's a normal bar.
It's a normal bar? I thought it was a
Yeah,
Technic pin.
I've got one
No,
right
it's a
here.
bar.
Oh, there.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna shut up.
Flynn, you don't have to shut up. It's your show, buddy. You
I
can
love
do
it. Well,
whatever you want.
if I'm saying wrong stuff, I mean, my goodness. And thank goodness we have you here so that I don't mislead everyone into thinking that it's like some kind of thing.
I'm happy to shut you up anytime you need it. Flynn.
I can confirm that Kevin excels in this department. It's
I was going to say, somehow you may have practice in this.
just a little bit. Just a under far more duress, I assure you.
Now we had a tease of a big project.
Yeah, we have. So Kevin has been working on something, and if you're not following Kevin on Instagram and on YouTube, you should absolutely. And also, the links to those places are in the description of this video. Also, you should be following Brenda as well. But if you've been following Kevin, then you may have already seen this. And if you haven't seen this, you are about to have a huge treat. So before you bring it on, Kevin, tell us like what the inspiration for this was and where it came from.
So let's see. So
You can see a sneak peek.
It's okay.
That's okay.
So I'm doing this for Brick Huntress's hashtag Let's Build an Amusement Park challenge that she's running with TrickyBricks on Instagram. And actually today's the deadline.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm supposed to post a final picture yet, but
Oh boy.
well. She hasn't yelled at me yet, so
Yeah. Give it time.
and they'll do their stream tonight, kind of looking through everybody's. It's not like a contest. It's just it started with them building a set together, and then it branched out into mocks and stuff. And you can either build an amusement park set, or you can build something of your own or whatever, just
like
anything.
a celebration.
And I got the spider mech for my birthday back in March.
Yeah.
That was kind of when the YouTube channel started picking up more. I had Emmasaurus on with me. I had Claire, the plastic architect.
Hi, Claire.
So I built the spider, and my plan all along was to build a roller coaster for her.
It's so good.
This is what I've come up with so far.
Look at it.
Oh, this is what I've come up with so far.
Whoa.
Hey.
Look who's in the cars.
So it's only 2 base plates long. I'm not done with like theming and environment and all that stuff.
What do you mean? This thing is insane.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Well, there's like nothing down in the bottom. So
have you seen roller coasters? They don't want people down there. You lose your head.
Exactly.
Well, they're gonna come in through here, and they'll come up the middle. And I've done ramps instead of stairs because I think that's smart. And there's a ramp up through the middle, and then you pick which way to go. Right here, there's a fork in the ramps, and you can choose your side. This is a ride that's like forwards one way, backwards another, right?
I'm waiting to start with Liz.
Oh, where's Kevin?
No, I shot Kevin with a barrel.
Well, we can put Justin in there.
No, Kevin's here. He can go.
Yay, Liz!
Justin can go. Yeah.
You know we are big Liz fans here.
Of course.
So Liz is not scared of this ride.
No, she's not.
I love Liz.
And we've
Don't
got
stand up.
She's in the back now. And here's Justin here.
I don't have the common sense.
And
to be afraid.
actually, I'm gonna
Liz
go
Lug for life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go this way because the top has a clip on it. If you want to go. Oh no! Liz fell to the ground.
Don't stand up in the roller
those
coaster.
lime green coaster cars before.
Yeah, they come in the Toy Story set, I believe. So I've spent the last several months curating as many roller coaster track pieces as I could.
We've been experimenting with roller coasters on
and
our
working
channel.
on this technique of side, because each of these is like side by side tracks, right?
We've also put almost everybody down a roller coaster. Most recently, the Flamoti from the party boat went down the roller coaster.
Not this one.
Kevin did not love that. He did not love that.
Oh, I keep
it was
dropping
very
things.
destructive.
How embarrassing.
Kevin, get it together. I know you're excited about
It's okay.
being on
Everything will be fine.
TrickyBricks. Everything's okay.
Okay, so
This is epic, Kevin.
Right now it's just manually operated. I'm probably not really ever going to motorize it. I love playing with things. I am going to build hack a chain. I've gotten some transparent green long chains, and I'm going to hack something that pulls it up and then drops it. But right now it just has, oh dear.
Wild ride.
Now, can you tilt the camera down so we can see the loopy part?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't ready to do that yet. It fell.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Okay, so I've got this clip on here. So it holds them in like that. And then there's a little flip. I can switch the flip and they'll drop down.
I feel vicarious excitement for Sigfig Brenda.
I haven't used this. I've been messing with it all day and I haven't actually run it. So I don't know if it will go or not. But
the video...
it flies down, it goes upside down, and then goes around the curve while inverted, and then down the other side, and then it just stops on the other side. They get off, and the next people get on. So, well, hopefully,
I'm amazed at how you mounted the parallel tracks.
Yeah, they need to be 2 plates apart, which is infuriating. If you've ever tried to put some back-to-back studs 2 plates apart.
Oh yes.
So I use brackets around them, just wrapping them to hold it together, and then poke it up far enough so they can get on. So we'll try it. Yes! Oh. Yes! I barely made it across the thing. So there you go. And I did 2. So remember I had mentioned.
Look at the webs.
I wanted to do some webs.
Show them
Brenda.
The webs. I want to talk about
Brenda, you're harshing my build.
I know. Right?
The idea is that the spider mech has kind of taken over this nasty.
It's so scary.
Real spiders built these webs for years, and you know what I mean, forest, and has moved in, but its web is up here. That it shoots out the lavender, and it's white, and I've got a bunch of these silicone pieces here.
There's another spider hanging off of it.
And atop the ride, I don't know if you saw it before, but atop the ride, Spider Queen sits on her throne.
There she is.
There she is.
Yeah.
This is.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, but using the dual track to get a different curve profile is cooking my brain.
Yeah, I love it. You can get it to do loops. If you do a loop, it is definitely an illegal technique, but it doesn't really put that much pressure on it. You just have to kind of push it to the side, right? But like this doesn't actually use any extra pressure. It's just having it upside down. There's a few ideas projects on Lego Ideas that use a similar technique.
Yeah.
One's called the Drop Coaster, and it's amazing, and it's really well done thematically as well, I think. And it has an elevator lift. It's really cool. So that would be the one.
Not this.
If you like this technique, that's the one to support.
This is the transition between the vertical track on the sides underneath her body and the horizontal upside down.
Yeah,
that's a really
brilliant.
amazing moment right there.
Right there. Yeah. Because there is a either a tiny difference in the actual width or it's just the pressure is a little bit different. But yeah, so you can actually just pop it right off. So there's I could clip it from the bottom. That's the only way to reinforce it, I think.
Yeah.
But then to get that exact distance and height, there's a few different ways you can do it. I use 1x3s coming out and then kind of hooking them on with there's these headlight things to get the right distance and all that stuff.
Joel says again, and
yes, we all say again.
Yes.
So I do want to do a full video on this, like once I'm done, on the technique and the build itself, like for YouTube. That's a video sharing website where a lot of people post information.
It's like
what's that again?
It's kind of small.
Yeah. And so we'll give it a try. Yeah. So there, it didn't quite.
Oh.
So when it's upside down, I was curious if it would make it. Actually, I don't know why. I think if this moves quite a bit right now, I haven't had a chance to really. Like this isn't even attached; it's just holding it in the right spot.
So this is the point at which all the news vans arrive to do the story about how people got stuck upside down on the roller coaster and had to be taken down.
But like when it's upside down, it's not on its wheels anymore, right? So it's like grinding the bottom plastic.
Of course.
And so I think just keeping it clean and giving it more speed is really what helps.
Momentum. That's all that sends it.
But
wow.
Some Lego lubricant.
But also, if this was a normal hill and not a drop, it would help significantly because as it goes now, it like hits the bottom hard. Yeah. Because it's dropping, and you'd think that it's going to transfer nicely, but I don't think it does very well. It really takes on a lot of extra friction right there.
Yeah, I gotta say, if this was a ride at an amusement park, it would be the one that I would have to watch all my friends go on because I wouldn't. I love as much as I'd be. Yeah, I wouldn't be done. I'd be the color of the ends of those legs at the end of it.
Liz,
you can hold my purse.
Volunteer to go down and demonstrate that everything's going to be fine, and you'll maybe just be upside down for a little.
No, you know what? It's not that I'm afraid of it because I love roller coasters. It's that as I have gotten older, my equilibrium has done terrible things to me, and I actually get really sick from being on a roller coaster anymore. And it was the saddest day of my life when I finally realized that I was never going to be able to ride a roller coaster or certain roller coasters again. Yeah, just really bummer.
We'll make your sig fig and we'll send it down vicariously.
Yes, please.
And sig fig Flynn can ride as many times.
He never gets sick.
This will not be the last roller coaster I make. It's almost the only thing I really want to do.
It's the most fun thing to play with and to get to like build up the coasters however you want and send whoever you want down the coaster, either as reward or punishment, depending on how far along.
Not blocking her yet, or?
Wow. Well, okay, I've got to say this has been an amazing show, and I am so glad. Now Brenda's hidden behind.
It's the physical equivalent of being shushed. It is just as ineffective. You're going to knock over May's jet.
No, there's plenty of space.
The jet.
Okay, I'm just terrified I'm going to hear a large crash.
No, really.
No.
It will be Kevin's fault this time.
Well, not if you keep touching
it. It will.
So, so first of all, I wanted to say thank you to our cast and our special guests today for coming and doing a very deep dive into Monkie Kid, and if it wasn't deep enough for you, there are ways that you can, I'm sure, very legally find the videos of the animations. You could also familiarize yourself by reading a book. There is, if you want to know like the background of, if you want to know the background of where this came from. You can absolutely check out Journey to the West. There are many different versions and translations.
The movie
there are
hilarious.
also many movies made of it. And I suggest checking one of them out because we watched one and that was bonkers.
The one we saw,
saying,
the Monkie Kid had giant hair.
No, that was the monk. That was the guy had the crazy.
I know that feels
kooky. So wow, yeah, just definitely find out more. Seek out the animation if you can. It will explain so much more, and I really believe make you love these sets even more than you probably do after watching us like show all of them.
Could we get Kevin to do an audiobook where he reads Journey to the West, like one.
There you go. I would listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would listen to that.
In his NPR voice. You have an excellent NPR voice.
So before we go, though, any final thoughts or encouragements from people about the Monkie Kid sets? Blair, do you have any more to add about Monkie Kid?
Yeah, I had two things. One, I didn't catch it in time. There was a segue that I missed, but I wanted to note that they did re-engineer the tail, right? So the tail originally for the CMF came out like this, and the new tails are bar capable, and they can grab on. So if you want variety, make sure you get that CMF before it's long in the past. And, you know, it's a great reference to how our old monkeys could actually grab onto stuff with their tail.
Very nice.
The one you showed.
The other
goes
thing
back.
was, if you are an aspiring mech builder, they are inspirational, and it's really up to my mecha game. So this is one that I'm working on where it started off as me cloning some of the Voltron and Monkey King techniques in the shoulder joints because they're super duper strong.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of went its own way as I'm always sort of led by the pieces. But if you like mecha and you want to learn how to build bigger, stronger mecha, that Monkey Kid, Monkey King stuff is the way.
Whoa.
So.
Well, I gotta say, I believe one of our very, very first challenges on this show was a mech challenge. Mm-hmm. And I think it may be time to revisit that as a challenge theme coming up soon.
I have to think that you have a Liz challenge coming up. I have to think there's going to be several Liz mechs.
I hope
it's
so.
The first place, first place I went.
So speaking of challenges, in a roundabout way, a roundabout segue, we are currently in the middle of a 2-week challenge. It is the Rainbow Pride Challenge. We are challenging everybody to build something that includes a rainbow in celebration of Pride Month, which starts in just a couple of days.
Anything rainbow.
Now, anything rainbow works. If you want to lean heavily into the pride aspect and do something, we absolutely 100% encourage that. If you just want to do something that is simply rainbow, we encourage that as well.
Dark side of the moon.
We are trying to get everybody to, not only will you send these in, but we really want to see these on Instagram. And it is okay. Now, I know everybody usually just posts like sneak peeks and stuff before we actually do them. And we still appreciate that. I got to say, we love the fact that you let our show be the first time to show your art to the public, and then you post it on Instagram. I can't tell you how much we appreciate that. It means so much that you allow us that opportunity. But I will say,
the community,
exactly. So but for this particular one of the points of this is to flood Instagram with rainbows, flood Instagram with builds, or beautiful builds with lots of color. So feel free, post it when you're done. If you want to do multiples, post them up. You will use, and please use the hashtags "Everyone is awesome" in dedication to the new set. And the other one is Rainbow Challenge Build. So hashtag Rainbow Challenge Build, hashtag Everyone is Awesome. And of course, please do tag us and hashtag TrickyLug in there if you can. That is, we just launched that on Friday. So you've got pretty much 2 weeks left.
Oh, and we'll have a work in progress.
And we will have, there'll be a work in progress next week, of course. Then coming up after that one is the Liz Challenge.
Liz.
So if you have not gone and gotten your Liz polybag yet, do so. You've got a couple weeks still before we kick off on that one. I'm really excited about the Liz Seed Challenge. And then I think maybe we may have to go for a mech challenge after that one. But so yeah, definitely keep watching, keep building, make those rainbows, get ready for Liz, get your Liz. And of course, now we are going to start changing formats on our Sunday shows starting this week, or starting this next week, I should say, because as everybody knows, Lego Masters Season 2 US launches on Tuesday evening.
Oh, is that when it is?
Yeah, I believe so.
You may have noticed that in passing.
Yeah, you might want to write that down on your calendar, Moto, so you don't miss it. And you're going to want to make sure to tune in to see our own Moto and our own Ms. Slow Brickta. And because we can't decide, we can't just be Team Moto and we just can't be Team Slow Brickta. So we are Team Slow-Mo. I am 100% here for Team Slow-Mo.
Team Slow-Mo.
I love it.
You can do it.
Let's hope it's not indicative of the building that happens on the show. So
yes, and then all the clickies, and then there are appearances by clickies, which I don't know if I will ever get over that. Like I will probably cry every time I see a clicky on screen, just because what a wonderful, thoughtful, beautiful tribute that is. But yeah, so we will be, starting next week, we are going to be doing recaps and discussion of the episodes with Moto, who has agreed to stick around for these, which I'm so excited about.
I bet he has some ideas about it.
We are also going to have some appearances by Bricks O'Brien. Will be here chit-chatting. We maybe if I can convince them, we will see the return of Kevin and Brenda to talk about.
We are not on Lego Masters.
We're not on Lego Masters.
No, but you can talk about it.
About bringing this disaster mess into that environment.
So we're excited about that, and yeah, so we will be, and so everyone just please be aware that Sundays will be filled with spoilers. We are going to be talking about them, but we're giving you from Tuesday to Sunday to watch the episode. So that you'll be able to. I know, Kevin, I have no idea how we're even going to watch because we don't have we don't have regular TV. Sure. And last year on our very own version, we had to go to somebody else's house to watch it because we couldn't watch it at home. But
is it going to be on Hulu the next day?
Yes.
Okay.
That'll
yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I believe
it's also going to be on Tubi.
Let's see. So I will.
There's Fox Broadcast, the Fox Now app, as well as the Fox website, Tubi, and Hulu as well. So
there we go.
Choose your method of enjoyment.
Should we be wearing T-shirts with Team Slow-Mo on it?
Yes, I know.
Probably with
just with two big clickies, and it just says hashtag Team Slow-Mo.
If you want, I've nearly launched my e-com site. I don't have a Team Slow-Mo shirt. I'd have to talk to Don whether it's appropriate, but I do have a Team Moto shirt that's going up.
We'll talk to Don's people. We'll get in touch.
I know how to get a hold of Don.
I know, and to represent, I'm going to have to wear my Team Slow-Mo shirt with a lab coat with a denim vest over it.
Perfect.
That's going to be my.
Whoa.
That's going to be my
all the clothes.
The denim vest with the cutoff sleeves so that the long lab.
Exactly. Yeah. See, denim lab coats. Sleeveless denim lab coats. I am 100.
You're gonna have 30 pockets in your
We call that a duster where I come from, but yeah, I am here for denim sleeveless lab coats. It's gonna be the new thing.
Ooh.
Love
It's
it.
going to be the new thing.
Moto, I have to ask in preparation for all of this, your lab coat had pockets.
Oh, they talked about it yesterday on your thing.
You put bricks in them when you were going from the brick pit.
You have no idea how much stuff I could get into that coat.
I'm so jelly.
That was one of Sam's secrets, is he had those amazing aprons, and those things have pockets.
So funny thing,
Mark.
someone might have been taking notes when you guys were talking about those types of strategies.
Oh, I see how it is.
You see how it is.
Clever.
All right. Well, we are
It's gonna
super
be fun.
excited for. We're super excited for that. I also want to mention that we do have. Now I know we talked about this before. There are challenges everywhere. You can't walk 5 feet without running into a challenge, either a build challenge, either on Instagram or here on YouTube or on the different channels. And I 100% support all the build challenges. I will also warn you to just be careful and not take too many things on, which I totally do, and then none of them get done. However, Tricky Lug is doing this has been a long-term one that's been going on for a while. So, Kara, you want to tell us a little bit about that before we go?
Yep, absolutely. Tricky Lug, which, by the way, there's a meeting this Saturday. And if you want an invite to the meeting, or if you just want to keep in the know with all the Tricky Lug stuff, email trickylug@gmail.com. We are doing a Let's Go Camping build. It's anything camping. We're asking that you include a campfire somewhere in there. That's our unifying little theme. And it's intended for Bricks by the Bay, which is coming up very shortly on June 18th, 19th, and 20th. I should probably build my mock.
Me too. I have the base
And
plate.
yep. And if you are attending Bricks by the Bay, which is, I think it's only a $5 admission fee, you can submit your Let's Go Camping mock to the Tricky Lug Let's Go Camping theme. We have our own theme category, which is so cool. If you are not attending Bricks by the Bay, you can actually submit your mock to, there's a Google form. And again, if you want to have, if you want to receive that address so that you can send it in, trickylug@gmail.com. So you can just, email me for any information you want on camping, Tricky Lug, anything.
Very cool. Awesome. Thank you, Kara. And I will. So, Kevin and Brenda, what have y'all got coming up on your social media things?
Well, now I got to paint some rainbows.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So let's see. Tomorrow, I every Monday with Claire, the plastic architect, and Thomas of Tech Productions, we do a series called Mockumentary, and we just sit for 3 hours and build mocks. And none of us are particularly speedy or expert.
They give each other such a hard
Sometimes we
time.
fail,
It's
and
so
I think
funny.
that's part of what people enjoy about
I
it
love
is that. You're not going to get the craziest builds, but sometimes we come through.
You guys,
and we just have fun. We
every
just
once in a while.
very relaxed. People put it on anyway. So that's every Monday. We rotate channels. I think it's on Tech's channel tomorrow.
Tuesdays we have.
Tuesdays we do
Tuesday.
Other Toy Tuesdays.
Last week we got to play
We
with
played with Spirograph.
Remember?
Oh, fun.
I love Spirograph.
So fun.
So we just
There's always Lego.
we kind of
Always
started
Lego
doing
involved.
it, not knowing if people be into it because most of our audience is Lego people, and people love
They're
it.
so down to hang out
So,
with us while we.
I don't
build
know what
Spirograph.
we're gonna do this week. Actually, I haven't really thought about it. I was thinking maybe we'll play Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yes, roller coasters all the time, forever, always.
A little,
We're
we
gonna
like
start
build a
trying
little
video
theme park
games.
on the iPad,
Yeah.
with the retro version of Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah, and then
Something like
Saturdays, every Saturday.
And I'm
at
sure
2
we'll have
p.m.
ridiculous ideas.
We always have our regular Lego live stream every Saturday. It's a lot of this
Yes.
happening at you.
Oh, and then
Headphones
I do
out,
have-
volume down.
Brenda, I'm trying to plug something.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Thank
I'm
you.
so ready. I'm ready.
So this Saturday we'll build something. I don't know what we're building, but next
Tension.
Saturday, so on the 12th, Brenda, during our normal time, is going to host a stream with all sorts of amazing women who are doing Lego things on YouTube, on
Kevin's
Instagram.
our organizational assistant.
Yeah,
He's
I did.
coordinating
Brenda's idea was
everything.
to start a group chat with everyone who
I
might be
love
on
a
it, and I
group
was
chat.
like,
You're
no.
so upset about a group. I love throwing Kevin in group
So we've got
chats.
lots of
Yes.
amazing people. Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
We did something with Spiregraphs. Brenda made one, and then I had to try to replicate it without having seen what she
incredible.
used.
Oh, that's fun.
This close.
And then I tried to replicate something Kevin did, and I got this close.
Yeah, no, it was terrible.
It was terrible, but yours was also objectively
So that's
terrible.
on June 12th. That's gonna be a big one.
Yeah. We're gonna have the Plastic Architect. We're gonna have Amasaurus. We're gonna have Bricks and Mortar. It's gonna be
those are the main people
Oh,
that
I
I know
can't wait.
you guys know, but all sorts of others as well. So
Sweet. You know, I realize why I love Spirograph so much. It's a game that comes with pens and gears.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Two things I love.
Exactly. It was like
And
having
wacky
laundry
gears.
And no, I hate that piece. Get that piece out of that terrible, janky. And the football.
the football's fine.
We asked the chat what they wanted to use, and they were
of
like,
course they picked all those.
pick the worst, hardest one that feels bad the whole time you're using it.
Brenda,
Oh my goodness! All right, kids. So, Moto, what have you got? What have you got coming up? Anything? I don't know, like a TV show or some nonsense.
Some nonsense like that. Yeah, depending on your time zone, around 8 o'clock plus or minus 1 hour, and across 4 time zones in the United States, as well as Canada, there is Lego Masters Fox Season 2 premiering Tuesday, June 1st. And I will be interviewed by the Fox local market Denver in the morning. I will then be going to get my Everything is Awesome set, as well as probably setting up a mock to be displayed in the Lego store at the Colorado Mills.
Awesome.
So if you're in the area,
Nice.
you will see probably that one's going to disappear from my backdrop and go into a display case at the Lego store.
Wicked.
Yeah, and then and then the show will be on the air, and then every Saturday for the foreseeable future, I will have my friendly cast members and Lego Masters, the LM2 fam, will be on my YouTube channel streaming Sunday at 5 p.m. PST or 8 p.m. That's 8 p.m. EST.
Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday, sorry.
Okay. So, and I just wanted to mention, we are going to be having, eventually, as long as they say yes, all the cast members from Lego Masters Season 2 on our show. And I've actually I just remember what it was like for us in the run up to the show coming on. So I haven't wanted to bother them all yet. And also I remember what it was like. There was much more we could actually talk about after the show was on than we could while the show was happening. So if you're wondering why you haven't seen any of them on the show yet, it's because I really, really wanted to be able to talk with them openly about things that they can't yet talk about. And I know that, and so I feel like there's more, you'll be seeing a lot of them coming up, and you'll be seeing a lot of them here. So really excited to have them all on eventually.
Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see them. Yesterday was episode 0. It was more of let's figure out how StreamYard works. Let's get used to what YouTube streaming is, because a lot of them are new to the YouTube community, and figuring out all the buttons and the widgets and the cadence and green rooms and rotations and stuff like that. But they're sharp learners, and pretty soon you're going to see a bunch of seasoned season 2 cast members out there in the world.
Hard Ice.
So cool.
All right. That is, you'll learn more about Hard Ice later. So everybody, Moto. All right.
I said Hard Ice.
No. So everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. Or actually, sorry, I forgot to ask Blair, do you have anything coming up that you'd like to talk about?
I've just been working on this guy.
I love that. I love that
Nice.
so much.
So good.
It's super fun. It's been taking up a good deal of my time the last couple weeks, and it's turning out way cooler than I thought it was going to. So very excited about it. Kind of in the final phases now. It's got fun play features. I don't know if you saw that with like the missile pods opening and stuff. So,
very nice.
Just working on my newest Lego video for the local libraries. I'm going to do a summertime theme. Talk about Paradisa, making beaches and sunshine.
Ooh, Paradisa.
Just having a blast.
Nice.
Getting ready for birthday season. My daughter and my birthdays are coming up in June. And then, I'm going to probably be in that line with all the other fabulous folks trying to get at least one Everything is Awesome set. Everyone is Awesome set on the first. So
excited about
very excited.
Now we know what Kara's going to be doing. She's going to be working on her camping mock.
My camping mock and my jungle mock, because
And your jungle mock.
Baylug is doing jungle. So
And she'll be
I have a lot to
launching
do.
her live stream channel. No, I'm kidding.
Definitely not.
Oh, that's so great.
So cute.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, Moto, Kara, Blair. Thank you, Brenda and Kevin, for coming on at short notice, I might add. Thank you so much.
Lively today.
It's always lively, and especially when Brenda and Kevin are here, it is always lively with lots of extra sass. For the are you showing your I'm bored toys face, Kevin?
This is Kevin bored and me spaz.
This was great, guys.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And we will be coming back on Wednesday. Well, actually, I should say I'll be on Twitch on Tuesday at 3 p.m. as part of the Raid Train. We'll be back on Wednesday. However, someone has to work out of the house and will not be here on Wednesday. So I am currently casting for a guest host on Wednesday. We'll see. I've got my list of people to talk to. So not quite sure what we'll be doing on Wednesday yet, but it will be fun.
I'll be bouncing around in a tension grid and catwalk above the floor of a theater.
Will be very exciting. So everybody, until next time. What? Until next time.
We sit right next to him.
Until next time, don't forget to stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear that mask if you still need to and where you need to. Get that vaccine as soon as you can. Deadpool, says Deadpool, Bob Ross. And we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Happy
Play well.
Bye.